Okay, I went to Perk this morning, and they got a new cup. Do you see?
Wait, it's cute. Is it like
Do
a
you like
beast?
it? It's their
It looks like a wildebeest.
a wild beast.
It's cute.
Yes, give me 1 second. Soup's favorite pillow fell, and she's about to start crying.
No, lock in.
She is obsessed with the Halloween pillow,
Oh,
and obviously we only keep it out during
seasonally,
Halloween,
obviously.
seasonally. And literally is obsessed with it. Dawson and I, we put it out yesterday, and she has been laying on it nonstop, licking it, making biscuits on it. She's like obsessed with it. I know.
Well, I guess then this is kind of follow up from a couple episodes ago when we said when's it appropriate to start decorating for Halloween.
I know.
And it's now, apparently.
We did it yesterday. Yeah.
As you should. See, what did I say? Did I say October 12th? Or did I say September?
You
no,
did.
I said
October 12th. Yeah.
Which is so random. I'm okay with September 20th for you.
It just felt right. And there are a few things that I'm going to hold off until the first week of October, which is mostly outdoor decor, I suppose. We've put some stuff out, but the issue at the front of our house is it has that, that little thing that what is it called? Please. It like covers the front of our walkway, like that fence type.
Chair rail?
It's that rail.
No.
That's the word I was
Rail.
looking for. Rail. Yes.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
whole railing covers the whole front of our little steps and everything. So any decor, you can't see it.
It's almost like you have to decorate beyond the rail.
You do. You have to push the bounds.
Push the bounds, break the barriers. Yeah, I get it. So speaking of animals, I know you just went and got Soup's pillow.
Yes.
Sushi is going to town on this little, I say this because it's seasonal. We got at Trader Joe's, the just plain pumpkin, like pumpkin for dogs.
It's great. Yeah.
It was like in their little pet section. Just cans of pumpkin puree.
Yes.
And I got a little creative, sue me for being domestic,
Sue me.
in the kitchen today in his little silicone molds. I made him pumpkin puree and applesauce treats.
Wow.
Doesn't that feel seasonal?
That does feel seasonal. That's great.
So I don't know. I think he this might be his best day ever. So
That's amazing. I have seen people doing, for some reason, I think I liked one video on TikTok, and now I'm getting a bunch it's my whole algorithm, but it's like they're sponsored. Like it's an ad of the molds, like the bowls that you mix everything up into.
yes, that are like these little goblets or something, with a suction cup on the bottom.
No, it literally is.
Yes,
And I thought it was
yes.
like you make a mold and take it out, but you just give it to your cat or your dog. I saw somebody, it was a dog toy, but I saw somebody give it to their cat, and they did pumpkin puree, which apparently pumpkin is really good for them.
That's what I'm saying. That's what it had, a little informational sign in front of it saying all the benefits for your pet. So I got on board. I'm really easy to convince.
The thing about us is we can always get on board.
I think that is something that's really good about us. In this moment, I feel like I've been having, obviously we're here in Greenville, but I have been having some weird this past week, moments of sort of missing things in Atlanta.
Wow.
Not in a swap.
It's probably just a familiarity thing.
Yes. I think it's also with maybe the season changing, fall and everything. I feel like there are certain things where I'm like, oh my gosh, I wish I could go here in Atlanta right now, or blah, 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 blah. I don't know.
Where are you missing?
Beetle Cat.
Yeah, you know what? I've been thinking that too, because we haven't been in a while, a long time.
So I feel like maybe we should go when we're there next weekend.
Yeah, that would be fun. What are you doing?
We
what
do
are you
it.
coming next weekend for?
Andrew has a concert, and I do say Andrew and not us because he just bought one ticket. But it's okay. It's something that I wasn't really wanting to go to, but it is in fact just Andrew has a concert. So I will be with you.
Oh, okay. I was I was literally about to say, so what was your plan there? Are we going to hang out then?
Of course.
Oh, of course. It's perfect.
So yeah, I just want to say to the pod listeners, sorry that this week is another remote, but we're getting our ducks in a row, and
it's fine.
Next week is the in-person week. So nobody freak out.
I think it might only, and if it, well, I was going to say, I think it might only bother the people who watch, but really it shouldn't bother you because it's not that deep.
It's not that deep, and it's not affecting anybody but truly ourselves but truly ourselves.
I think sometimes on camera, it's like a little bit harder when it comes to, this is a personal thing. Like it's harder for me to tell when you're about to say something. So I might be like, oh, I should say something. You know what I mean? So then I feel like I accidentally like interrupt a little bit more, but that's more of a social cue that I suppose I'm missing.
Nobody freak out. We're working on our chemistry.
Nobody freak out.
It takes
We've got
two to
couples
tango.
Therapy.
Yeah. I told you about how I went. Yeah, I've told you about this. How I did.
You've told me, but you haven't told the pod.
I haven't told the pod. I did couples counseling with my very platonic, not couple roommate in college, and
I think that's a great idea. Honestly,
it was. Yeah, we were roommates, and what are you making that face for? He's like, the timeline.
The timeline's strange.
No, my roommate and I went to couples counseling senior year because we needed to lock in on a few things to get through the year. And it was really helpful. I would recommend that to anybody, honestly.
I think if there is a conflict with a friend that is, and I don't mean this as rude as it's going to come out, if it is like a very close friend you've had for a while and it's like you think it's worth salvaging the relationship, sometimes it's not. Like it's not worth salvaging.
And there are people out there that probably need to hear that today.
Sometimes it is literally not worth salvaging, and that's okay. You guys can both bye move on. But cut ties. If it is like, if you and I came to some sort of like huge disagreement and for some odd reason we could not find a common ground, which I feel like usually we can just agree to disagree if it's something that's like whatever. Right. I would be like, yeah, let's go to a therapist or somebody who can work this out with us, a mediator of sorts.
Because I mean, we would have to do joint custody on the pod, and that feels. What are we supposed to do with our child?
1 week with Taylor, 1 week with Marlee. That would be crazy.
That would be crazy. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Well, I feel like we would obviously go and sort things out. But remember, we've only had 4 fights ever, so it's fine.
But remember, I can't think of, even those 4 fights, I can't think of like, I can think of maybe one time where I had to be like, you said this and it hurt my feelings. That is only one time.
But see, the thing is the only times that I can think about are times where I was like in the wrong, where I was like, oh, I'm being ridiculous.
Well, I think it's because you let things roll off better than I do. Like,
no,
I feel like
I think I was being ridiculous. Like, there were times where I was like, no, I was being too sensitive, is what I'm saying.
Oh, wow. I can't think of those times.
I think they all had to do with like workplace settings, though. Like
100%. It always had to do with if we were working on the same thing.
Yes.
Because I think you are still like, vibes, let's do it, let's have fun.
Yes.
And my personality shifts a lot when I get into work.
Yes.
Like
yes.
I think
but see,
you
I
can
don't.
stay the same. Yes.
Yes. I feel like you're like Andrew in that way, where like you get into your little work mode and you want to like lock in, which is perfect. I wish I could do that, but I am just, you get the same girl even in a workplace setting. And so that is detrimental sometimes.
It is.
Because
no, I totally agree.
I have a hard time kind of locking in.
Well, I don't agree that's detrimental, but I agree that you are, you can be yourself totally in your workplace. But I do feel I'm very similar. I almost feel like maybe you and Dawson are similar in that.
Yes.
Because Dawson too, I mean, he's locked in when it comes to work, but he locks in when it comes to like work around the house or like a lunch or something. Like he locks in the same way. But when it comes to like work, I feel like I am very much so 180. It is like, who is she?
I know.
Well,
You go.
I was going to say maybe this is a good time to welcome people to the pod, considering it's been 12 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know. We just needed to just jump in there. There was no need for formalities with this one.
Sometimes the formalities are just that's just what they are. They're formalities.
Potato.
Exactly.
Whatever. So do we have any like PR from last week or no?
Let's see.
What did we talk
PR.
about last week? Your nails, how are they doing?
They're doing great.
No,
Thank you.
They've barely grown out.
I know. Isn't that crazy?
Wait, they look fab still.
Okay, so if you're my doctor, stop listening. I really think it's because I stopped taking my prenatals because my nails aren't growing as fast.
Totally fine.
But that's okay because I start them again literally tonight. Which is,
oh my gosh.
I know. The issue with vitamins is that I just hate the way they taste. So that's why I can't take them.
Yeah.
So anyways, back to the PR. Nails are still great. Hair looks fantastic. This is the first time I'm seeing it slicked back dark. It looks great.
Thank you. It is so much better slicked back when it's all one color.
That's amazing.
That's something that, and I don't mean anything towards anybody when I say this, except it's my very strong opinion now, is that highlights in a slick back
Doesn't look good.
It's not going to be superior.
It's true.
We're lucky that when we did our shoot and I still had my highlights for the pod, that we got me on this side, because remember part of the issue was the girl that did it, who, I hope she's not listening, she overdid it with the one piece here. And so there was this side just had one money piece that looked awful in a slick back. And then this side had it a little bit more scattered. Anywho, I digress. I was going to say, I think I've decided that all one color hair or one tone or whatever is going to be better in a slick back.
Yes.
This is a beauty and wellness podcast. Thank you for listening.
This is a beauty and wellness podcast. She just had her hair done. I'm talking about my nails and vitamins. Are you taking any vitamins right now? Do you want to go over that?
Yeah, we haven't talked about vitamins on the pod. So every single day, we did talk about this first episode. I drink my drip drop every day.
Yeah, of course. What flavor is it? Grape?
Do you want ASMR?
Yeah. Wow.
I don't know. Hopefully
Nice.
everybody liked that as much as we did. But I'm drinking the grape one, yeah. And that has something in it. I think it has maybe some sort of vitamins in it. I should probably know what I'm drinking, but I don't really know. I feel like I would love to be someone going into this fall that starts taking vitamin D.
Yeah, that would probably help a lot.
Yeah. So maybe I get on that. Help with the seasonal depression. So maybe that can be a call to action for anyone out there if you get your seasonal saddies to lock in on some vitamin D. I would want to get maybe the little patches that you wear. Have you seen those?
I haven't, but I'm interested.
No, they look so cool. It's this one brand called anonymous verb name. And I don't know what the name of it, but it's this patch that you wear that is your 100% daily value of vitamin D. And
wow,
it has vitamin K. It's K12 or I don't know. Whatever helps absorb it. So
wow, that sounds amazing.
I know. Maybe I lock in and then give the people an update.
Well, something that is along the same lines that I feel like I could really be into is the IV vitamins. The IV bags. I would love to do that.
That your sister-in-law did that for a while?
No, but she wanted to get into it, but I think in Florida, for some reason, she had to go back to school to do it. I don't know. It was something weird about how in Florida was different than she went to school in Birmingham, then worked in Tennessee. So obviously there's just different rules, but I wish she could, because that would be really
amazing.
Great for me.
Yeah,
personally.
seriously. That's so nice.
I feel like that would be really fun. I'm trying to think of more.
Do you have
PR.
any? I was gonna say, do you have any life updates from this week or no?
Life updates? Well, okay.
Let us have it. Come
All
on.
right, guys, fine. I'll talk about it. Whatever. The walnut. Whatever.
Sure.
And I don't care if I was wrong.
Yeah. I mean, who can blame you? It's literally the same
Who can blame me?
family, species.
I went on an adventure today.
Okay.
And I was ready to say, anybody that has ever talked to me better not ever doubt me again.
No.
The issue is I can't say that today.
No.
And I did find what I thought could have. I went out to the backyard.
Yeah,
and
right.
I see a nut that is. I don't know how I want to phrase that.
How do you wanna-
I,
right.
I see
You
a-
see a, what do you call maybe like the descendants of a tree? Do you like that or no?
Yes, I see
Offspring?
I see the offspring that is. Well, okay. I see a nut that is larger. Size.
Right.
Size than the little teeny ones that Dawson was trying to say that I was talking about. And I was
Right.
like, okay, so I think this is maybe the outer casing of a walnut. And
Okay.
it's large. It fits in the size of my palm. I pick
Okay.
it up. I'm bringing it inside because I'm like, this has to be it.
Right.
And I take a picture of it. It is not a walnut. It does seem to be the fruit of a mocker nut hickory tree.
And in case anyone was wondering, do you have a picture of it or do you have a...
Oh, I took a picture of it. Here, I'll show the camera.
That's way bigger than an acorn. What is...
Right? I mean, I thought, okay, so in my mind, I was like, maybe that will like
bloom?
bloom into a walnut.
You know, because like sometimes like things just bloom into walnuts and it's fine.
Whatever. There's a metaphor in there.
Right.
But I looked it up. I image searched it as I was walking up my driveway. Oh, it says it's a mocker nut hickory. I did get mad, throw it at the ground, walk inside.
Right. Yeah. And if anybody saw her do that, then now you know the context and you can give grace to the situation. Okay. So technically you were wrong and Dawson was wrong.
Yeah, and I'm happy to settle there.
I'll settle. It doesn't need to go to suit. I will settle. That's
Listen,
fine.
The good thing about not being competitive is I've never necessarily cared about winning,
Sure.
but I have also not liked the idea of losing.
Okay.
So a tie sounds great in my mind.
That's a happy medium. Maybe that's actually a nice way of thinking about it. That's very neutral to be like,
Yeah.
let's just meet in the middle always.
I'm happy to do that.
Okay. That would be a cute name for something. Meet me in the middle. Mm-hmm. Meet me in the middle. What a cute name. Like
Maybe
for a brand.
I think if somebody has like a podcast, they could maybe like if they wanted to branch a podcast off of that where you meet in the middle about certain things.
Okay. Are we rebranding? Or wait,
Finally, we have an avenue.
Finally, there's our angle.
Finally, an angle.
I mean, I like it. Okay, so I have some life updates. Like we talked about last week, I was in that wedding
Yes.
in Virginia this past weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Not this past weekend, the prior. You understand?
Yeah.
And then I also was in Florida this past week.
Yeah. Talk about that. I
That
forgot.
was so
about that.
wonderful. Yeah. It was great. I mean, I literally just lived like a week in their life and it was perfect.
It's amazing.
We saw Cage the Elephant.
Oh, that's
which
fun.
Was fab. Seeing Cigarette Daydreams live was perfect. Wow. Couldn't have been better. Yeah. I just need to talk about this. We were at this, it was like an amphitheater in Clearwater.
Yeah.
They had for food, it was like a little cluster of food trucks, which I was obsessed with. And so what did I go with? Yeah, I know you're wondering. None but the peanut butter burger.
Interesting choice.
I know. So here's the thing is I mentioned that to Faith because we went with a group of her friends from down there. It was like her boyfriend, one of her best friends down there and her fiance, gaggle of just anonymous friends. And one of them was talking about it on the way over. We were driving over there and they were like, oh my gosh, they make this like peanut butter burger, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Wow. Sue me for thinking that everybody was into it. I get there and I'm like, I want the peanut butter burger. No. And her friend looks at me. One of the guys is like, yeah, just looks at me. And Faith goes, you're into that. You want. I was like,
it's not your fault. They walked you into that. Yeah.
Why is everybody acting so surprised? That sounds like the best thing I could ever eat. That sounds like my dream. And so she says, yep, fully on board. Let's go get it. She really switched gears for me. And so we went and got it and it was amazing. It was perfect. And I can't even describe it. There was peanut butter, bacon, burger. What else do you need?
I think personally, I was ready to judge you. I'm going to be honest. I was ready to say, ew, not up my alley. And now that I'm thinking about it, why not?
Why not? It literally was the perfect combination of like salty and savory.
Nutty, and savory.
Bloom into a walnut, all the things. I literally though, okay, wait, why is there walnut butter?
I literally was just thinking that. I was like, I wonder if they've made walnut butter. And if not, listen, I swear there are walnuts
untapped market.
Yes.
Okay. So if you see us at the farmer's market selling walnut butter, mind your business.
Maybe it's expensive to make.
Yeah. Well, I'm confused because there's like sunflower butter. Mm-hmm. Where are you getting the butter for? Where is that coming from? Like from the sunflower seeds. Like if you can do it out of that, then you can surely do it out of a walnut.
Well, I feel like it would take a lot of sunflower seeds, don't you think? Because you have to break open the shell. They're so small.
Lots of PR. I don't know. But anywho, back to the burger. It was just, I might recreate it at home. It was perfect.
Okay. That's great.
And as my side, what did I get? None but, you, I think, would like this. If I'm wrong, I'm so sorry. Little mini, like tiny corn dog bites.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. You've said enough.
Yum, yum, yum.
Exactly what I want. Put it in my body.
It was, they were so good. Like an alternative to like fries. Like, yeah, I could have got fries, but I'm like, why would I not get that? And they served it with like honey.
Yeah. That's amazing.
It was like, it was a dream. So anywho,
wow.
Couldn't have loved that more. But yeah, that was what we did. And then the rest, I mean, Faith worked from home, so I just kind of hung out. And
yeah.
Oh my gosh, we watched Summer I Turned Pretty finale, obviously.
I'm glad you said that because I was on my list to get to.
Oh my gosh, what are your thoughts?
Okay.
It's okay, this is safe.
This is a safe place. I think it was good. I'm like a little frustrated that like the last 5 seconds was like, that's finally where they kind of wrap up, you know? So that is where I stand there. And then another stance that I have is I feel like Jeremiah is a little gaslighty manipulative.
Well, we all got one of those.
We all have one of those because I feel like he just kept being like, this is what Susanna wants. This is what she wants. Yeah. And it's like almost like, and then when she was like, what if we're only together because Susanna wants it? I was like, oh my gosh, he projected all of that onto Belly.
Yeah.
And now Belly is like a little brainwashed into being like, what if I am literally this whole time only Susanna's puppet and I don't actually feel this way towards him?
I know. It's just, he really acted out.
He did.
Are we gonna talk about my favorite thing maybe ever is the TikToks that are calling her stomach and torso. I think that's the funniest thing
I love
ever.
it. Yeah.
Ever. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, stomach got a bad haircut.
To be fair, we were expecting
French girl bob.
pixie.
Oh my god.
And so honestly, it was better than a pixie because I was scared of that.
Yeah.
But then, what's funny, maybe we can throw a picture on the screen for the people listening. But when we were watching, Faith said, I mean, obviously it was like the opening scene. She comes out and takes the helmet off and she has that really interesting haircut. And Faith goes, oh God, runs to the kitchen, pulls out this little, like, this big, like, plastic, almost looks like a bath toy. Like, it's like purple and green and black or whatever. And it's like this little girl with like literally Belly's haircut. Let me show you the picture. Right. And she was like, yep, this what Belly looked like. Let me show you.
A little, like a bobblehead type situation.
Let me show you. Yeah, it was like, oh my gosh, I literally don't have a picture of it. That's actually depressing. I'm gonna have her send one and we'll find it. So then later, it was still sitting by the TV. It was like this big. I'm like, what is that? What is that? Because Faith just pulled it out and it was hilarious. So I never thought to ask, because it was so on brand with Belly's haircut.
Right.
I never thought to ask, what is that?
Where did it come from?
That night I was like, what does this thing do? And it has little holes in the top. It is to clean your microwave. It is so random. It is like this plastic little girl doll thing. And you put vinegar and water in it. And then you put it in the microwave for like a couple minutes and it steams out the holes in the top and cleans the microwave.
Okay, so
I was just as baffled.
I'm not sure how to say that. I've never done that to my microwave.
Me either. I've never cleaned my microwave.
I do a little wipe.
Yeah, I wipe if something spills, but I don't really like sanitize it.
Not often. Very rarely. If I like look in and I'm like, oh, it's kind of in a bad place, then I'll wipe it down.
Right.
But that's not something, I'm sorry, I'm regularly paying attention to.
Call me crazy. I'm going to call Safe Hour.
Okay.
Do the microwaves not kill off anything? Because, like, doesn't, like, UV light kill things?
Well, I don't know, because people think that it, like, causes cancer and such. So wouldn't it be enough to kill bacterias?
Powerful. I don't know. Maybe if somebody wants to get back to us, that'd be great. I don't know.
Yeah. You couldn't be asking a worse person.
Yeah.
That question.
I don't think we're the ones to answer that, but it is what it is. I mean, Maggie said that her aunt got it for her. So maybe it was something she found on like QVC or something. It was giving that vibe.
That feels like something, a gift that an aunt would give.
100%. Yeah.
100%. Well, I took a sip of my coffee a second ago and it made me think of this. I drove through the neighborhood this morning.
Adorable.
And I wanted to go get a coffee and then I was like, you know what? I want to drive around, see if anybody in the neighborhood has, put up Halloween decor outside. Right. Whatever. Sue me for wanting to get in the spirit.
I'll sue you.
Why are there like 6 or 7 houses in my neighborhood for sale? Does everybody around me know something I don't?
Oh my gosh.
You know what I mean? Like that's kind of a lot.
Yeah, a lot at once. Maybe, okay. Let's throw out some theories. One, they all know each other and they're moving to a commune. So
I went with maybe they do all know each other and are in cahoots, and one of them recently had the air tested, and it was like toxic gases. And then my second thing was there's a giant pothole that seems to have opened up right in front of our house.
Oh.
And maybe this is the Florida in me, but I was like, oh my gosh, there must be sinkholes all around here.
Oh my gosh. At first I thought you meant that like the pothole was just that annoying. Had to up and move.
I've got to get out of here. I can't do it anymore.
Oh,
No,
God.
they put one of those, you know how Atlanta does, one of the big metal grates over it. So we've got one of those, no worries. But it's definitely not a sinkhole, just is a pothole. But I'm wondering, is there toxic something happening in the neighborhood that is poisoning all of us and we just don't know about it? And that's why everybody's selling. And yep,
Wow.
I know that's just something that I've been sitting in this morning. And another issue is that they're really cute ones.
Oh my gosh.
I know. So even though we are not selling our house right now, I feel a little competitive because I'm like, if we were to sell our house, I feel like theirs would win.
Oh God.
And so it's making me want to be like, what can we do to make our house look better? So
Why was
if-
that? That kind of made me go somewhere mentally of like, if you like, it's giving like if you're in a relationship, but somebody is like single and you think that they're going to date this person, but you're like, oh, I would have a better chance, but I'm not looking.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you like that analogy or no? That's immediately
No.
where my head went.
I like the analogy. Yeah. Okay. So what do you do about that? You swallow it and move on.
Yeah, I think so. And I think that's what you have to do.
Yeah. So is that what I have to do about the house? I can't. Because I was thinking, okay, I'm going to go home. I'm going to paint my door.
Cute.
I want to paint it the same like tan color as the rest of the doors in my house.
Okay.
I think maybe that could be the move. I need to do some gardening. We could do a quick little update about the bunnies that were eating our garden.
Oh my gosh, go.
It doesn't matter because it's all dead anyways.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry we didn't water it for a
August
long
slipped
time.
away like a moment in time. You were never
Wow.
mine. Okay.
Whatever.
Wow. That's horrible.
I know. So that's just something. There was an open house. There were actually 2 open houses, and I was like, maybe I should go in and ask.
Yeah.
But then I was like, okay. So you're saying yes. I was thinking maybe that would be inappropriate. Like,
Oh.
hey,
Well,
what are you selling
Well,
for?
I only say that because there was an open house from 2 to 4 today. I was just like browsing Zillow this morning, just like social media because it's obviously what it's there for.
Oh, yeah.
And there was a house that looked so cute that Andrew and I were like, oh, I love. And I was like, open house 2 to 4, maybe we go. We obviously didn't go, but I don't know. I was really interested.
There's nothing wrong. I love an open house. Even if you are not, if somebody wasn't planning to buy my house, I still think I want them to come to my open house and admire.
Yeah, I love
things
that.
that I have done
well,
here.
Speaking of, I don't know if they're doing an open house, but my parents are selling their house. And
Oh, yeah.
they are, I was just talking to my sister Kaylee this morning, and she was saying that they are getting like the professional imagery done on Tuesday.
Wow.
Like all the pictures to post. And so, or to like put on the listing. So,
Yeah.
oh, sorry.
Oh, we're
I'm
gonna
so
survive this.
sorry. Hit the table. Anywho, so something that I would like to talk about, this is super random, but I was on my walk with Georgia today, and we went on a long walk. We started at her apartment and walked like 2 miles to this like food hall vibe, and it has like one of our little coffee shops that we love in it, and we each got something and then walked back. But as we were in line, the guy behind me starts talking, and he's like, yeah, my youngest son Hugo,
Oh,
da, da, da,
Hugo
da, da.
Spritz.
Exactly. It made me think of Hugo Spritz, but then I thought, wait, is that a cute name, or do you hate it?
Do I hate it?
Yeah. Is it like weird? Is he gonna get like made fun of? Like if I
don't think it's weird. Like, in a way, I do like the name, but it also
Yeah.
is giving Hercules.
Oh,
For some
wow.
reason
Yeah.
in my head, it's giving like he has to be buff.
Totally. I can't tell. In that moment, I really did a tennis match in my head trying to figure out if I liked it or not. And I couldn't tell if it was giving like old money, one of those like vibey names, or if it was giving like he's gonna be called like Hugo his whole life or something.
I was literally about to say. I wasn't sure if it was something I wanted to say.
No, I just thought that, like, I literally thought that I was like, would, like, middle school boys make fun of him? And I think probably yes.
If he had, like, a chubby phase, I think it could become problematic.
I don't know. So that was just something I was thinking of. I don't know. I just thought I would ask it.
Well, I have a question about things that you're thinking of.
Oh my gosh, ask me right now.
I was wondering if there's anything that you are currently hyperfixating on.
Oh my gosh.
Like, is there anything that you're like, I want to buy this thing, I want to do this thing, like something that you just like are doing?
Yeah. So here's the thing. There is this, this is local to Greenville. So if you live in Greenville, lucky you. There's this, I haven't tried it, but there's a viral chicken Caesar wrap at this, oh my gosh, at this place called Augusta Street Market.
Wow.
I haven't been, but for some reason, you know, it's the same thing with the algorithm. Like, once you like one video, you're locked in.
It's there forever. Yeah.
And so it's been on my thing for a while because, like, it's like to the point where it went, this one girl posted about it. This little influencer from LA posted about it.
Yeah.
And, she was here for like work or something. I don't really even know. And it like blew up. And she was like, this is better than anything I've had in LA.
Wow.
She was like, I literally will miss this for the rest of my life. Like, it was so...
That's crazy.
I was like, okay. And I had heard people, like, go there and be like, the sandwiches or the wraps or whatever are so good. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah. But I had never been. And once she said that hooked me a little bit. And now it's, like, they post and they're selling out every day.
So there is a place similarly in St. Pete called Offset that I was going to send you, but then I didn't because we went there twice while we were home, and they were sold out both times, like at lunchtime. But it's a chicken Caesar salad wrap, and it looks amazing. We had been there twice, and the guy was like, "I'm so sorry." Like, he gave us a 25% off thing. He's like, "Next time you come, like, use this," because he felt bad because we had gone twice, like, trying to get it and we couldn't get it. But the girlies are into the wraps right now.
They're into the wraps. Well, here's the thing. I know that it sounds like I'm not, but I am, based off of my burger and my corn dog situation. I am gluten and dairy free. Right. And I've really locked in on that recently. I will say, I don't have it near me, but I would love to show. I've gotten this, what is it? It's like called like Hilma. It's like some sort of brand that is I guess this kind of counts as like something that I'm loving right now because it's a dairy and gluten enzyme. I don't really know. It's like helps you process it. It's like a lactate for dairy and gluten intolerance or like sensitivity. And so I've been taking it. You just have to take it like 20 minutes before and it helps you digest it. And I haven't had any pain when I eat it.
That's amazing.
We eat things after taking it. So I guess that kind of is something I'm loving right now. I know that's kind of random, but
no, it's not. I mean, that's perfect.
I don't know. So I feel like I can have certain things with that.
That's amazing. Similarly, I am gluten-free at the moment.
Oh my gosh. Because of
the Taco Bell that I had yesterday wouldn't necessarily prove
that. Yeah, it doesn't count.
I'm gluten-free for the most part, except sometimes I just can't help the way that I am.
I know.
Yes, I have been for a second, and I had because my thyroid.
Yes.
Like, because that was the first thing of when I look up like hypothyroidism, everybody's like immediately go gluten-free. And so I was like, okay, let me at least try. Gluten-free is hard. Like it is really hard because it's in so much. And so I was like, let me at least do less. Yeah. And so when I have like the choice, if somebody's like feeding me and it's there, like, I can
twist
have it.
My arm.
Pull my chicken finger, I'll eat it. And so I was like, anyways, I tried less, had my thyroid levels checked a couple days ago. The lowest they have been since February.
What? Wait, that's
Isn't that
amazing.
insane?
Yeah.
I know.
That's incredible.
So that's my update. That is like actually insane. And I don't know if it's like, Dawson was like, do you think it's a coincidence? And I was like, I don't know, but I feel like whatever I was doing, I'll just continue doing because clearly something worked.
So that made me think of, I have to get it's almost the 6-month mark of me getting my cholesterol rechecked, because mine is so bad, but it's genetic. So it's not like I'm like purposely doing this, but they gave me some like things to avoid to like help lower it, because the like, I think it's like the LDL, like whatever the bad cholesterol is, because there's good and bad, but that one was so high. So I get that checked in like 2 weeks. So
wow,
we'll see, and then I'll report
That's crazy.
back, let the people know. Okay, so what are you hyperfixating on?
Oh, great question. I do kind of feel like it's there's something about fall that like sends my shopping habits into quite the spiral
Orbit,
if you will, and I just can't stop thinking about everything I want to buy.
Yeah, I mean,
I literally can't stop thinking about it. Specifically, not even like a specific thing. I just want to go to Marshall's and like TJ Maxx
just have your say.
Just have my way in there. Yeah. that is all that I want. I feel like I just want to go ham. I crave the day that we had at Marshall's when you came home with me.
It was perfect. This was like a year ago, so it makes total sense.
But it was like the perfect shopping day. I wore two shirts that we got. I wore them in the past week. I wear them.
So I saw you wear the one that we got that's matching.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. So to give the people context, we did a little like hometowns last year. And I went to Florida with Marlee and Dawson. And I'm telling you guys, we let loose in Marshall's.
It was a good day for it.
It was a haul like I've never had before. And
yes,
it does not matter what the amount was. Every single thing was worth. We got
such good stuff.
Things, and we ended up getting these shirts that are like a cute little croppy, not a crop, but like a nice, like it hits at a nice place. It's like a little like white denim shirt. And
it almost looks like a Levi's knockoff, but it's not Levi's. I don't know. We could not find the brand anywhere.
No.
But I like literally were obsessed with it. It was just, I don't think they were that expensive, under 20, maybe.
Yeah. It was so good.
I just have not had a Marshall's or TJ Maxx day like that since then. And I just crave that.
Okay. So are we making that happen this weekend when I come down?
Yeah. I would love to.
Yeah.
Pull my chicken finger. I'm there.
Not even a question. That's amazing.
Not even a question. I am trying to think what else I'm hyperfixating on. Well, of course, I am hyperfixated on getting a wiener dog right now. I literally, I know.
So are we going to talk about, not to interrupt you, but to be on topic, the second most recent episode of Giggly Squad, where
I listened to this.
They literally were talking about how people thought that it was like pronounced dash hounds.
Yeah, but I think in the UK they do say dash hound, I think.
That's what she was saying. She was like, I'm not going to, in the most recent one, she was like, or whatever, she was like, I'm not going to apologize for pronouncing it dash hound because people actually call it that. But she was saying, my blunder was that Hannah Berner was saying this. She was saying that she thought it was two different things.
Okay, so I don't know how you get there.
I don't know how she got there, but back to it. You want a wiener dog,
but I am with her on the fact that I'm obsessed with them.
Yeah.
We 100% want one. The issue is genuinely, which you guys probably understood with sushi. It is just so hard when you both are at work every day. And we also are far away from work. So it's not we can't like go home.
Yeah.
To like, let the dog out.
Was like the only reason that sushi worked was because Andrew or I would go home.
Yeah.
Like at lunch when he was a puppy because he just would he couldn't go 8 hours.
Yeah.
But now,
well, I don't think any puppy but like any puppy, it just can't go 8 hours. So, but I had a friend who just got a wiener dog that they said they can't even take him outside to go to the bathroom because he doesn't have his shots. So he has to go on a puppy pad for like 2 months.
What?
Isn't that crazy?
Oh, wait, that's cute. That's adorable.
I know. So little. It's a very cute little dog. So that was That's something that I'm into.
Love it.
I can't really think of anything else. Well, I did kind of go on like a whole little shopping spree on Amazon last night.
Cute.
That was, thank you. That was, replacing all of our scented stuff with unscented, like paraben free, like holistic.
Oh my gosh.
I know. I know.
Okay, if you're on a health kick, just say that.
If you're on a health kick, just say that. I saw a video come on my For You page, and a little birdie told me, as in I saw it on TikTok. And it was basically like, if you're about to do a frozen embryo transfer, which we are in the coming month or so.
Yeah.
They say no scented products at all, especially during the transfer. But a lot of people like cut it out even before
Leading
then.
up. Yeah.
Leading up to it, because you can't have like scented anything on your clothes, like nothing.
Wow.
It like some girls are like, yeah, I was stinky in the room because I didn't wear deodorant, and the nurses
That's
are
crazy.
like, I know, because apparently anything scented like that will like mess with the embryo. Like it doesn't
Disrupts
like
it. Yeah.
yeah, like it doesn't like scented things. And I was like, maybe we just didn't get to that point with our doctor yet, but she didn't tell us that. And so I was like, oh my gosh, like we have to completely replace everything.
Well, thank God for the textbook that is TikTok that told you
Literally,
that.
thank God. Well, so much of like IVF and just this is not just IVF. So much of, I feel like when it comes to like healthcare or anything that's like medical related, you learn so much of it online these days. And I feel like doctors don't always tell you. I was like, that is like actually insane. Like I'm more inclined when I get results back to put it in ChatGPT than I am to like,
I know.
call my doctor back up.
I know. No, it's true. Wait, I'm pulling up that TikTok that I sent you a couple days ago. Yeah, that's like, apparently I saw a TikTok. Or like, did you know that? I saw a TikTok. Someone told me I saw a TikTok. Yes. People say I saw a TikTok. I think that's really sums it up. Because it's
It
just
really does.
a haven of knowledge these days. And obviously filter what you are intaking and believing. But it is so helpful. What I will also say, because I just pulled it up in that little TikTok, let's talk about the sushi served in the bonsai trees.
I'm so glad. Okay, so the transitions today are just working because everything that you're saying, I'm wanting to talk about at some point.
Oh my gosh.
I wanted to talk about Austin. And I don't know if anybody here listens from Austin, but it seems like the sushi there is great. Like it seems like y'all have good places.
Yes. It's really seeming that way. Because here's what happened is a couple days ago, I sent Marlee a little, I don't know if it was a TikTok or a reel or whatever, but it was this sushi from this place. I can find where it is, but it is served in little bonsai trees that have like little nooks cut out for the little rolls or like the nigiri to sit in. I'm telling you, I would make a trip just for that.
Just for the presentation. It's so fun.
It's gorgeous.
It's so fun. Yeah, I'm obsessed. And it just looks so good. Like at first I watched it and I was like, this is the place in my life that I've come to, is I couldn't tell if it was AI.
I know.
And then I was like, oh, maybe it's not real. But then I looked at their page. It really is how they serve their sushi. I'm like obsessed with it.
How I knew that it was real is because, okay, let's get this right. What is her dynamic to me? She is Andrew's stepsister.
Okay.
So my stepsister-in-law, she is awesome, and she lives in New York City, and she's like, went to like CIA, like the Culinary Institute, whatever.
Oh, not at all what I thought.
No, not the agency.
Fine.
And so she literally has worked at like little like Michelin star restaurants before. And she's somewhere now. But anywho, she was the one that reposted that initially. And so I was like, wait a second. Okay. So all that said to say, I think that we're planning a trip to Austin again.
I know. Well, are you guys going in October or no?
Well, I don't know. We need to decide if we want to go. Should we go?
I would love to. If we can find flights that were not, literally I'm struggling to find flights. I looked yesterday again that are under $500 for us to both go.
Good God. Yeah, well.
Which just makes that a little difficult.
For everybody involved. So we'll figure it out. But yeah, anything else you want to say about the sushi scene in Austin? Or
No, well, just the scene in Austin in general is just, it just feels like maybe we want to go.
yeah. It feels right.
It just feels right.
So speaking of Austin, speaking of Texas, speaking of the wild, wild
West.
I need you to tell the people your story about Western Union.
I was thinking about this the other day because I was watching a show that said something about, it was like, I don't know, something that Dawson was watching is like an action show where they're like doing missions, you know, like where it's like military, CIA vibe, little tasks for the government, whatever that would be called. But in the show, they were like, well, I'll send you some money. I'll send it to the nearest Western Union.
As they do.
And I was like,
oh, okay. Well, tell
seems
your
as
story.
though that was a true story. 2 years ago, I believe 2 years ago for Taylor's birthday, Taylor, Kinzer, and I were all in the car driving to go get coffee at one of our little coffee shops that we love in Atlanta, Spiller Park. Spiller Park. So we're in the car going to get coffee, and we just having small talk. We pass a Western Union, and I was like, should we stop in and get you some cowgirl boots? No, the car was completely silent for the next, 10 seconds.
Yeah.
And then it's always Kinzer that's going to break the ice. Sure. It always is. And he goes, just wait a second. What do you think a Western Union is? My bad from being from a small town is I thought it was a store where you buy Western clothes,
To be specific, she goes, I thought that was like a feed store, like an animal feed store.
Did. It was my bad.
It was one of the funniest things in the moment because we were like, wait, because I'm literally, we're driving and we're like passing this strip mall with the Western Union in it, and I'm thinking like, is there like a mall
Where's a boot
near
store?
here? Like, where am I getting? I was thinking like,
Yeah.
does she see something I don't from the back seat?
Yeah, she knows
Hilarious.
something I don't know. That was my bad. And I've since learned that apparently it's, I don't know, place where is it like a place where you like take your checks and they give you money?
Yeah, you can do
Something like that.
You can like wire money or like do like cashier checks or like it's like a little like just like a little union bank situation. Like not a bank, but you get with the vibes. Like
Yeah.
you understand.
But I'm just like, I feel like they should change their name because some of us are going to be confused.
Some of us are really confused. Maybe they could go for like money
Cash
fast.
Place. Oh, okay. We were kind of along this. Get money fast. This is the Cash Place.
Meet in the middle.
Yeah. That's good. Hey, that kind of makes sense.
It kind of does. Meet in the middle could be so many different things.
It really could. Chicken pot pie. Get it? Because there's meat in the middle of the pie.
Yeah, wait, that was so good. Wait,
Thank you.
I didn't get it for a second. That's actually so good. Okay, meet in the middle. Nobody steal our intellectual property because we're just cooking here.
I am trademarking this right now.
We'll be thinking on it. We could do like a meet in the middle. I mean, it could be cute for like a. I'm thinking of like
A run club?
people. I'm thinking like people like it, like holding hands. Meet in the middle, like that's. But
Yeah. Their hands are meeting in the middle of them. Of their bodies.
could be like a hand lotion, or I'm thinking like a. We'll keep workshopping this. We'll get there.
We'll workshop that.
I
If
think
you
it's
guys
fine.
want to send us some ideas, we'll give you a cut of the business.
Yeah, why not? We'll take to Shark Tank. But I was gonna say, something that I have on my list is I just wrote the word commenting.
Great.
And here's the thing. I have realized that I comment on Instagram, one, religiously, and two, like I'm texting somebody. Like
I think that's great, though.
It's literally, I realized that about myself. I literally just comment as if the person texted me exactly what they posted.
Yeah, but you are boosting their engagement so much.
Yeah. I just think that I realized that about myself and I wanted to bring that to the table.
I think that's a great trait to have.
Thank you for saying that. I just became increasingly aware of it this week, especially because I was pretty active. My screen time, let me tell you, my screen time was through the roof this week.
I can't look at that. I can't look at it.
I was just very aware of it because I was in Florida and Faith was working from home, but she was like, you know, had to be working. And so what am I doing? I mean, I would split time between her couch and the pool, and I would just either lay there or scroll.
I mean, what else is a girl to do?
I thought about asking, because for those listening, maybe I've mentioned I'm not a reader. I don't really read. It's too much for me.
This is where we meet in the middle.
This is where we meet in the middle. I'm not a reader, and I thought about being brave and saying, hey, do you have like a book I should read this week? Nope, didn't get around to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I fear there's not a Books A Million near.
No. So it was not in the cards. But anywho, that's all that I have to say about that.
I wish I was a commenter. I actually think it's hard for me to come up with like what I even want to comment. The only time I find myself commenting, responding back to stories is, you know, one glass of wine later, and I am suddenly everybody's biggest fan.
Loosey goosey, why not?
Loosey goosey, why not?
Yeah, I mean that's fine. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it's something I should reel back in. But if I'm commenting on your thing, just pretend I'm texting you because I am.
That's what it is. What else can you do?
What else can I do? Okay, do you have anything on your list that you want to get to? I know that was from my list.
No, I was just wondering if you had anything you wanted to complain about.
Oh,
in general.
Gosh. Oh my gosh.
I thought that would be a funny topic. If there's anything that's like...
Yes. Okay, I actually do. I have, and this is not to call anybody out. This is just to speak our truth.
Yep.
I cannot take it when people that have not lived in Atlanta traffic, LA traffic, New York traffic complain about traffic. That is, I mean, feel free to name another city that I'm missing that is like notorious for traffic.
Right.
But like, oh my gosh.
Not the chair.
I'm so sorry. Let me readjust. I just got a little fiddly, didn't have a neato, and I just
totally
started.
Fine.
Hang on.
Yeah, just work your way back on up there.
My bad. I don't know. I've had a few run-ins where this has come up over the past 6 months where like they try to act like traffic is bad when
it's
you've
just
never
not.
Experienced traffic.
You have some nerve to complain about traffic.
And it's gotten to the point where Andrew and I both will be like, yeah, you don't get it, actually.
You just don't get it. You haven't lived it.
Yeah.
You don't know.
I don't know. That's just something that I wanted to bring to the table. And I'm not like holding this against anybody. It's more just a concept that I'm like, you don't get to say that.
Yeah. No, I think that's a great point.
And by you don't get to say that, I mean you have free speech. You are allowed to say whatever you want.
You are your own person. You don't get to say that to me, and I agree.
And I agree. Yeah, it's just
yes.
I'm not who you want to say that to, and us like really locking on it.
Something about getting older is I feel like I am, which I can't tell if this is. I actually don't know if this is a byproduct of getting older or being on Lexapro. Actually, I did want to talk about this, so this is a good segue.
Okay.
I don't know if it is getting older or being on Lexapro that I feel like I am less inclined to agree when I actually disagree. Like
That's
when
beautiful.
I was, do you know what I mean though?
Yes.
Because when I was, I don't know, 22, right out of college. I feel like anybody could say something to me and I'm like, you know what? You're so right.
Yeah.
Like, I agree with you. Like, I didn't want to be like argumentative. And now I don't think I disagree like to be argumentative, but I am way more inclined to be like, no.
Yeah. And that's
Like,
beautiful. See, I love that in you. That is great. I do. I love somebody that is willing to stand and say what they're actually feeling.
Wow. I don't know if that is, I think it's probably a mixture of both. A little bit of getting older, and two, I maybe care a little bit less on my Lexapro. And then I was thinking about this morning while I was in the shower. Sure. I was like, I this might be like a thing that like if you're on an SSRI for a little while that you start to think this, but after being on it, like if you go through a wave where you've like upped your dose or lowered your dose, I've recently recently as in a couple months ago, lowered my dose and I'm feeling great. And I'm like, it's when I get to this point that I'm like, maybe I should just get off it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Well, funny enough, my Lexi's sitting right here.
Yeah,
no
there
biggie.
she is.
I was going to say, just staring at her.
Right.
I thought about that. And here's the thing though, is I've gotten a little inconsistent with it. Like I've been for the past month, I've been like, I'll take it one day, I'll forget the next day. I'll take it 2 days, I'll forget. And so it's not great. Please don't do that.
Yeah.
But it makes me think that if I wanted to get off of it, I think I could wean off and be fine now.
That's great.
So maybe same boat. I don't know.
Maybe same boat. Do you think you should with
No,
the
I
winter?
shouldn't.
Okay.
No,
I was
I'm
gonna
not-
let me
not
lovingly
going.
say maybe we try to do that in the summertime.
Yes, I'm not going to. It just was more a thought of like, oh, whatever. But yeah.
I think that's just something that everybody starts to think when they are feeling a little good. Mm-hmm. Like it's the second I'm having a good day that I'm like, maybe I don't need the meds. But then I realize maybe the meds are the reason that I'm having a good day.
Maybe the meds gave me a little boost here.
Maybe the meds gave me a little boost. Speaking of meds, I am starting back on all of my meds for like IVF stuff.
Yeah.
And I was a little nervous, but then I realized some girls are saying I'm going to start taking estrogen. And some people say I've seen like two sides. Some people say they're tired. I've seen some girls say they have like crazy energy.
Okay.
And are like ready to like take on the day. To rumble,
Are
if you will.
ready to rumble?
Yeah.
It's a really valid question.
It is a valid question.
Maybe that's my new bio, ready to rumble.
I love that. That's good.
That seems up my alley, actually.
That seems really up your alley. If you come up with another one, maybe you could give it to me.
Oh my gosh. Okay, ready to rumble. And maybe yours could be
Ready to tumble.
maybe down to tumble. Okay, we'll brainstorm. Yours
We'll
could be
brainstorm there.
No, meet in the middle doesn't work, is it? That's just not.
That's
working.
not there.
So this is what I want to say. Speaking of meet in the middle,
Yeah.
I have to say, this is something I want to normalize, and I thought it was really beautiful. And I don't know, I was obsessed with it. So one of my old track teammates, Chloe, she was a freshman when I was a senior, and so we only had a year together, but we became very quick friends.
Yeah.
She's so lovely, and I hadn't seen her since my wedding, which has been over 2.5 years, a while. But she, out of nowhere, messaged me the other day, like DM'd me one of my posts on Instagram of like me wearing this dress at a wedding. And she was like, hey girl, so random. Could I borrow this dress for a wedding? And
Okay.
I was obsessed with it. I thought it was so, I'm like, okay, yeah, why would she go buy one when she could just see one and borrow it from a friend?
I mean, how, what's the word that I'm looking for when you're like conscious of the environment?
How sustainable?
How sustainable?
I know. I was obsessed. I was like, yeah, girl, duh. I feel like I've never thought to like, just like ask somebody. like out of nowhere, not just like a friend that I maybe like live with. Hey, can I borrow that thing in your closet?
Well, there was a girl my freshman year. I bought this like red jump suit type thing. It was so freaking cute. I was literally obsessed with it, and I wore it to formal, my sorority formal. And this girl I was a freshman. I think she was a senior, like a junior or a senior, reached out to my sister-in-law, asked her to reach out to me, and said, "Hey, I saw a picture of your like little sister-in-law wearing this. Can I borrow it for a formal that she was going to, or a wedding or something?"
Cute.
And I was like, little college girl. I was like, oh my gosh, a senior wants to wear what I'm wearing. I've made it. I'm obsessed. And I gave it to her to wear. And I was like, yeah, I don't even know if I got it back. I'm sure I got it back. But I was literally like, oh yeah, of course you can. And then I was like, why aren't we doing that more?
Why aren't we doing that more? I was obsessed. And I would also like to note that she does live, I don't know, 4 hours away from me. So it's not like, she's like right down the street. And so I was like, yeah, girl. And she was like, well, maybe we were like, maybe we can meet up. And so I was in Charlotte yesterday, and she's dating someone in Charlotte. And so she was like, I'll just meet up with you. That's perfect. We can like all hang out. I know. It was so perfect. And so we met up and got a little brunch. And I will say, she said that she has listened to every episode of the pod.
Aww.
So that's
so nice.
Adorable. So
I feel like there's nobody more supportive of our pod in my circle than my friends that I grew up with.
That's adorable.
Isn't that really sweet?
It's so cute.
There's I do have a mix. There's 2 friends at work, Sophie and Shauna. If they listen, they are going to hear their shout out.
I want to meet the girl
Sophie. You'll love her. She's so fun.
Okay,
she's really funny.
Maybe I can meet her. I think she seems cutie.
Yeah, she's really fun. I think she's great. But they are so supportive of the pod. Like, adorable. I'm obsessed. They always are talking about like the episode they listen to or whatever, and I just think it's so sweet that people are like adorable. Invested. Actually, so is Alyssa, which I'm like obsessed with.
Wait, cute.
I know, literally. She's like always like asking me a question about it, and I'm like, oh, that's adorable. So it just like means a lot when you like the people that you like see every day when they like actually are invested. But then some of my friends that I like grew up with that I'm like, I don't see them all the time, they'll text me about it, and I'm like, I just think that's really, I don't know, like it means a lot. You know what I mean?
So
like
cute. I know.
It's so easy to like send a text like that to be like, hey, just listened, and I'm like, oh, you have no idea that meant like actually a lot to me.
I think it's cute because it's like I don't know. It's very like, I don't know. I just think it's sweet that like, we obviously didn't like create the pod so people would listen. It was more like we wanted to like just have like an outlet and a way to just express. I don't know. I feel like that's like, I think why we both like wanted to do it. But it is really cute when the people in our lives lock in.
Yeah. Whatever that is as like a love language, like I am obsessed with it.
It's so cute. Okay. Yeah. Well, thanks to everybody that has been listening. You're so fab.
Thanks to everybody that's been listening. It really does mean so much to us, even though it's like you said, even though it is like a side project that is for us to like have a creative outlet. I do kind of feel like it's something that I am enjoying more than I realized I would enjoy.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm like, is this my career?
Is this my calling? Yeah, I feel like it's cute. Well, 2 things. One, I think it's really cute when, like with Chloe, I didn't know that she had listened to every episode, and she did. And I'm like, that's adorable. Yeah. So it's just like, to your point, it's like, feels like a love language. Like, you're invested in my
something
life
I'm doing
to some extent, or my whatever. And then 2, I was gonna say, I feel like when people ask, "Oh my gosh, how's the pod going?" I'm like, "Oh my gosh, so good. I have nothing to complain about. It's like everything I want it to be."
Yeah, it's just so fun.
It's so fun. When we were in Charlotte yesterday, we went for our friend's housewarming party, and we had a bunch of like our little friendies there, and they're like all the boys that Andrew grew up with, like those, and then like they're like significant others, whatever. And one of them, Bruce, the same one who asked the chicken finger, who called him chicken fingers, that one, Bruce, he said, he was like, so do you have any sponsors for the pod yet? And I was like, well, the two people who have like, not jokingly, but have been like, we'll sponsor it, are both people from that friend group. And so I was like, I don't have, any other leads, but I just think it'll be so fun when we do have our first sponsor and we like, I don't know, lock in. I think it'd be so fun.
Well, that is the thing about locking in, is you just have to lock it. Like, you just have to do it.
And I quote, that's the thing about locking in, is you just have to lock in.
You literally just have to. But
maybe that's your new bio. Yeah, I mean, you said it.
You heard it here first.
Heard it here first. Extra, read all about it. So I was gonna say is, I don't know, maybe we pursue a sponsor. Do we?
I'm happy to pursue a sponsor. I don't even know how you do that. Like, I don't even understand how people make money doing that type of thing. You know what I mean? Not that I don't, I know it is possible. Like, I know that it is. It's just, I don't even, what does it just get deposited into a bank account? Like, do you send a check? Like, how does that even work?
I think let's be honest.
Those are the things that I'm like, that feels like something probably they would know, but also maybe something we should know, I suppose, on our end.
We'll read up about it. Check TikTok and figure out.
I'm sure TikTok could tell us what's going on there.
I'm sure it could. Is there anything else on your list you want to talk about?
Nothing important.
Oh, nothing important. You said, okay. So I'm looking at, we just have, for the people, obviously we said we have the running list of like things that we make notes about, but we keep all of the things that we've ever talked about, like everything that just gets checked off and it stays in here. Yeah. And we really have talked about quite a few. I'm like scrolling through and there are so many items on this list.
Is there anything you'd want to revisit? Like, is there anything we talked about that you're like, oh, what's been your favorite bit so far? Like, that was a good bit.
I'm looking. Some of these are just like stories and stuff. I liked, I liked talking about, well, I'm realizing I have something on there twice, which is interesting. I liked when we talked about Rave Daughter or Yoga Son.
Yeah, but we never released that episode, which is crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Here's a little tidbit for the listeners, is we've recorded 2 episodes that we've never released. I think we...
Oh my gosh, you're right.
Yeah, we did 3, and then we released the 3rd.
Oh my gosh. Because I remember after when we recorded the 3rd, we were like, wait, I want this to be the first one we do.
Well, now I think you can re-ask that question and we could revisit now that we've had some time to think.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we could go back, or we could release the episode. What do we do?
That would honestly,
I don't know.
It'd be so funny if we were like, happy 50th episode. Here's our very first one we ever recorded.
Okay, maybe we wait then. Maybe I don't talk about this.
Yeah.
Okay, because we have our thoughts in there. That is
because even in that one, we talked about Katy Perry going to space.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
Give me 5 minutes with an alien.
Okay, we'll release it one day. Maybe.
Yeah. Something to look forward to, I guess.
Yeah, stay tuned. Okay. Well, I do have a quick story from Florida. This is super random, but I thought I would just share with you and also the listeners because I just wanted to tell you anyways. Right. So night 1, Faith and Hannah went to a concert. They saw Leon Bridges, which sounds so delicious, but I was so exhausted and I was like, I just need like a night. I am not itching, like I'm not in concert mode. And so, especially because we had Cage like for Wednesday. And so I went, Maggie had dinner plans. And so I rode with her, dropped her off at her dinner. And then I said, what more do I want right now than pad thai and a sunset? And so I went and picked up Thai from this little place that was like cute, whatever, and wherever. Go to sunset, and I'm sitting. It was so peaceful just watching it. I wasn't on the beach. I was at like a marina, like you understand.
Yeah.
I was looking for something sand free personally, so that's what I did. And I'm sitting there, and this couple stumbles up, and I do mean stumble.
Okay.
And she goes, honey, will we bother you if we sit here?
I sure will, but you can do it.
Sure will. I said, they were already sitting down. I'm like, what am I going to say? No, get your ass up.
No, get up.
I said, nope, you're all good. As if they were blocking my view, I would have said something, but they were not. They were just sitting near me. And I was like, you're good. And so they're sitting, and out of nowhere, the guy goes, I mean, think the most Florida people you could ever imagine. You can see it.
Yeah. Oh, sorry about that. That's my cat hacking in the background. Just
That's crazy.
I think she's done, so you're good to go.
She's through with that session. Okay. So he goes out of nowhere, unprompted. Where'd you get the grub? Right.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. I said, this? My beautiful pad thai. I
Yeah,
said,
this you ask?
I said, I got it. I said the Thai place up the street. And I said the name of it. And he said, love it. Love it. Yep. Those are our neighbors. Yep.
Oh.
Love those folk. I said,
Yep.
Okay. I said, yep. And he said,
Thank you so much.
I don't know where he goes. I'm telling you, like 2 minutes have passed. We're silent. He goes, now I'm just curious. How did you get to like sitting right here?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? I said, well, don't really know what to tell you. I flew in today. I'm visiting my friend. I'm just wanted a sunset and some pad thai. And he said, right. I'm telling you, so weird. The vibes are weird. Character walks up, walking this pit bull.
Okay.
New character. This is the end of the story, but it was just an unsettling interaction. This dog walks by, pit bull, and very sweet. It's a puppy still, but it has its testicles intact. And the owner walks the dog away. They are just like, this couple as loud as can be. The woman goes, now I just hate it when people don't neuter their dogs.
Okay, well, it's about 8 days old.
It's 8 days old. The guy is right there, like with his dog.
I mean,
and the guy in the original couple, goes, I got the old huevos rancheros on him.
what?
What a disgusting thing to say. I was like, ew. I've never heard it called that. And also,
How old are these people? Like,
okay, thing
50s?
45.
Okay, there you go.
There you go. And I looked at him, I was like, and he goes, and the woman doubles down. She goes, it is just so irresponsible.
Do you know what? This is just, I've changed my mind. You guys are ruining my night.
You are. I said, and I start packing up. I literally did start packing up. Mind you, sunset was almost gone, but I start packing up, and I was like, and they said, are we bothering you? I said, well, I think I'm just going to call it a night.
Yeah,
and
you seem to be.
Like, I didn't like that use of your breath. I didn't like it. I'm like,
your voice in my ears hated it. Get it out of here.
Your thoughts and feelings at this time. So, yeah, that was just something that happened. I don't know. I just felt like sharing that with you because I didn't like it.
And you have every right to hate that.
Thank you. It was just weird. And I'm like, poor dog owner who just is trying to have a lovely little evening walking.
You're also not supposed to neuter your dog for until they're like a year or so sometimes.
No, this was like a little dog.
I think so. My cat doesn't like the smell of something. She's just over there gagging.
Soup. Soup is trying to go scent free, paraben free.
Scent free. No, it's miso. Unfortunately, Soup doesn't really throw up a lot, but there's something going on with miso where she just loves to do that on our carpets a lot.
Sure. God,
I know. Something about. I don't know. I don't know where.
Something about
what we were
something.
saying. Something about something.
Yeah.
I don't know. What else do we have? Is that all we have?
Kind of what we're rocking with. I feel like this was a nice hearty episode.
There's a lot of meat and potatoes in here, if you will.
A lot of meat in the middle.
A lot of meat in the middle of this chicken pot pie. I'll tell you what.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I personally today I've got the bug to go to somewhere else.
Oh, what do you mean by that? What do you
like?
Get more descriptive?
No, that could have meant a lot of things. I'm okay emotionally.
Yeah,
but good. I mean, like travel somewhere.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so
which is crazy.
Let's hop off and book our Austin tickets. Basically,
no. Basically, I'm like, oh shoot, I gotta make sure that bug isn't inside. Basically, I would love to do that.
Okay, so bye guys. See ya.
No, you go.
Oh, I have nothing.
Oh. I'm feeling a little like goosey.
I'm feeling silly.
I'm feeling a little silly. Well, guys, thanks for listening again. Thanks
for listening.
Thanks for meeting us in the middle. Once again, you're dismissed.
You're dismissed.
Bye.
Bye.